in the mythical world of ancient China, a land of legendary monsters, evil witches, and sinister villains. The wise monk Tripitaka and his protector Monkey set out on a treacherous journey in search of the fabled Scrolls of Wisdom. Joined by Pigsy and Sandy, these four companions travel together through this strange and magical world, enduring perilous adventures and dangerous adversaries on their mission for the Emperor and all of China. The Legends of the Monkey King is China's greatest story. It is an expedition unlike any other ever taken. It is the journey to the West. Thanks to his cleverness, Pigsy escaped from the Yellow Giant. While he was napping after his ordeal, the Yellow Giant was in his fortress, questioning his prisoners Sandy and Princess Blossom.
This fool refuses to tell me where the pig is hiding, but you, Princess, are bound by love to tell me.
Oh, please.
Out with it! Tell me! Otherwise, I'll go see if your father's behind this, and if he is, he'll pay dearly.
Please, my father has no idea where I am. He had nothing to do with this.
Why should I believe you now?
Because we're to be married, dearest.
Not if you've betrayed me. I shall soon know.
Of course, the king was well aware of his daughter's fate, since he had sent Pigsy to rescue her.
No news yet, sire.
We shall be patient. They have not been gone very long. Your two companions seem to be brave and trustworthy warriors.
Yes, they will surely defeat the Yellow Giant.
It is my greatest hope.
Little did they know that at that very moment, the Yellow Giant was arriving at the palace, determined to discover how much the king knew. But first, he disguised himself as a hunter.
He'll never see through this disguise.
Were it not for the letter you brought, I'd still be in the dark as to Blossom's fate.
Sire, a young man has just arrived at the palace. He says he knows where the princess has been all this time.
But we already know where she is.
Who is this young man?
I would be curious to hear what he has to say.
Show the man in.
He comes on his own.
No one could imagine what news the young hunter had to bring. As far as Tripitaka and the king knew, the princess had always been the giant's prisoner.
I hail your majesty.
We have been told you have news of my daughter.
Indeed, I have news of the princess. For 3 years ago, I came upon her while hunting.
How can this be?
I was riding in hot pursuit of a stag when suddenly, a tiger with a girl across its back leapt across my path.
Who could that be?
Immediately, I gave chase. I shall rescue you! I carried her off to my lodge to look after her. As time went by, we both fell deeply in love. And now, I'm here to ask you for her hand.
What? I had heard my daughter was captured by a giant, so you'd better have proof of this tale.
Would you be convinced by her golden hairpin?
It is hers indeed, I know, for I was the one who gave it to her.
Then what are we to make of this letter the monk brought?
Is it possible we've been duped?
I would advise your majesty to take a closer look at that letter, for if it's a trick, the treachery will reveal itself.
The writing's disappeared.
We have been tricked.
I assure you, that letter was given to
The
me.
letter is a fake, and you know it well.
So, you've been found out, monk.
You are no honest monk at all, but a fiendish tiger monster who kidnapped Blossom and has now come to the palace to cause trouble for the king.
If I am a fiend, you must prove it.
No,
Your Majesty.
Don't
Be careful, don't let him do it.
Must be a trick.
Your Majesty.
I'm still waiting for your proof.
You must back up your accusations, Hunter.
I shall. See for yourself, your majesty. Show yourself for what you really are, fiend!
We have been cruelly deceived. Run for your lives!
Perhaps it's an illusion.
Do not be a fool, Hunter. Run away while you still can.
You needn't worry about me. I know just what to do here.
You're finished, monk.
I can't believe I actually put my trust in him.
That fiend had us all fooled, Your Majesty.
We are greatly indebted to you, noble hunter.
How may we reward him for his deed, sire?
We shall hold a great banquet to welcome my new son-in-law.
Sire, you've made me a happy man.
Meanwhile, Pigsy was still enjoying a long, restorative nap. And Tripitaka soon discovered he had an unexpected ally.
I'll find a way to save you. You've been good to me, and now it's my turn to help you.
Are you not growing weary, Hunter?
Quite the contrary, sire.
I love a banquet as much as anyone, but even I have had my fill for one night, and I'm now ready to go off to sleep.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, youth is a wonderful thing.
Come, stay another hour.
Oh, no.
Come on! Wake up, you sorry sluggards!
Yellow Giant!
The time has come to set you free. But I must return to my dragon form in order to help you. Be patient, it won't be long now.
And so, Tripitaka's horse, who long ago was turned into the white dragon horse by the goddess Kuan Yin, flew off on a mission to free his master from the giant spell.
Hey! I'm hungry. Where's the rest of the food?
You've eaten everything up. It's true. You've eaten everything in the palace.
Then go get me more!
I'd be happy to.
I'm thirsty!
I'll go.
Get moving! Bring me drink! What kind of banquet is this?
Your patience has been rewarded. Do dumplings please you?
Is that all there are?
Yes.
Feed me then! I'm tired!
Yes, sir. It's an honor to do so.
Keep them coming! That was glorious! What else can you do?
A sword dance?
Whoa! That I'd love to see! Very good!
Come, sword!
Yes, go, while you still can!
Even the mighty dragon was no match for the yellow giant.
How long have I been asleep? Where's Sandy? Wait a minute! Sandy's still prisoner in the Yellow Giant's fortress! I better go back to the palace and get some help! Ah, it sure is nice to be back here. Boy, I'm hungry. First time I ever saw a tiger wearing a monk's hat. Don't get mad. Gee, that hat sure looks familiar. Don't give me that hungry look. What do you want? Dragon Horse, is that you?
Yes.
Whoa! Sorry, I didn't recognize you. What are you doing hanging out here with this tiger?
That is no tiger, but our master who's under a spell of the Yellow Giant.
That's the master?
Bewitched by the giant in disguise. Find the only one who can help us, Monkey.
I don't even know where he is, and even if I did, he was banished by Tripitaka for being dishonest and deceptive.
We don't have any choice. We're counting on you.
All right, I'll go. But don't blame me if I come back with nothing more than an empty stomach.
You just find Monkey and we'll be saved. I'm sure of it.
Right. Well, I know you're depending on me, Master, and believe me, I'll do my best. But I can't make any promises. I mean, I don't even know where Monkey is. And even if I do find him, I can't guarantee that he's gonna help us.
That's defeatist talk.
No, it's not. I'm going now. I shall try not to fail. Next time you see me, I'll be with Monkey.
And so, Pigsy set off to bring back the only one who could help them now. Their banished, but true friend, Monkey. Since his banishment from the quest by Tripitaka, Monkey had returned to his home on Fruit and Flower Mountain, where he resumed his duties as king of the monkeys. Meanwhile, the Yellow Giant had captured Sandy and turned Tripitaka into a tiger. And Pigsy was on his way to ask for Monkey's help to save their companions.
A stranger comes. Seize the intruder and bring him to me. On your knees before the king of the monkeys. State your name and your business here.
Come on, Monkey, it hasn't been that long. Surely you remember your old traveling companion, Pigsy.
I'm afraid the name doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, come on. Don't you remember how you used to tease the stuffing out of me?
You still got lots left, though.
I knew you'd remember who I was.
Of course I remember you, Pigsy. What are you doing here?
Oh, Monkey, Tripitaka's in terrible trouble, and you're the only one who can help.
But Tripitaka told me to go and never return. I don't think he'll be very happy if I suddenly turn up out of the blue.
But you don't know how desperate he is. The Yellow Giant has turned him into a tiger, and he paces in a cage while Sandy is locked in the Giant's fortress. He knows you're the only one who can help. He wants you back.
If there's really no one else, I guess I'll have to do it.
You will?
Of course. Monkey subjects, your king is leaving on a mission of the utmost importance. You'll have to do without me for a while.
Don't go! We'll miss you too much.
You might never return.
Why should you rush off to join the pilgrimage of a monk who's already treated you unfairly and sent you away and has nothing to offer you but a long trek after worthless papers?
They're not worthless papers. They're ancient scrolls of wisdom more precious than any treasure. And if the monk banished me, it's because he was fooled by the Jade Witch.
We'll be so lonely without you.
But this is something I must do, and even if you feel sad without me, just remember that your king is off doing great deeds, and he'll make you proud. Now, I must leave you.
Don't worry, the guards look pretty tough, but they scare easily. Anybody home? It's your old pal Pigsy.
What? You? Again? Didn't you learn your lesson?
We're getting awfully tired of you.
I'll say.
Open up!
Hold your horses, will you? Hey, who's the monkey with you?
Oh, now you're in trouble.
What do you mean?
I know the monkey, and he is so mighty that next to him, your yellow master has no more power than a cricket.
Huh? Okay, you ready?
So now what do we do? Hey, don't look at me!
As Pigsy could have foretold, the guards fled in fear, and Monkey was about to meet another of the Yellow Giant's prisoners, the beautiful Princess Blossom.
If If you're going to defeat the Yellow Giant, you should know his secret.
Secret? What are you talking about, Princess Blossom? Tell me more.
His power comes from a magic pearl he keeps in his mouth.
Magic pearl?
It's that pearl that makes him invulnerable and provides him with his tremendous strength. And I've learned he never goes anywhere without it.
I want you two to disguise yourselves as the Yellow Giant's warriors and lure him back here. I'll take care of the rest.
The Yellow Giant was still asleep after a long night of carousing in the palace of Princess Blossom's father. When Pigsy and Sandy arrived, they used their magic powers to disguise themselves.
Your fortress has been invaded!
The pig came back with a powerful monkey and chased all the guards away.
Invade my fortress? They shall pay for this!
They're not afraid. They told everyone you'd never dare go back and throw them out.
You say a monkey did this?
That's right.
And he came with the pig?
Yep, who acts like he owns the place.
Up to now, I've been patient, but no one makes a fool of me and walks away to tell about it, especially a pig!
No sooner was he gone than Pigsy and Sandy rushed to the courtyard to tell Tripitaka the good news.
I did it! I found Monkey! He's gonna help you!
You don't know how relieved I was when he and Pigsy turned up at the fortress.
But Tripitaka could well imagine. Meanwhile, back at the giant's fortress, not a guard was in sight, never mind a monkey or a pig.
Show yourselves, you pathetic, sniveling cowards!
Who are you shouting at?
Who do you think?
They've gone, my love.
Oh, they'll be back, I'm sure. But don't worry, I won't let them take you away from me.
I'm afraid.
Why?
Oh, when the great monkey comes back, he'll defeat you and then I'll be all alone.
You think I'll be defeated by a mere monkey?
They say he has great magic powers.
That may be, but I have the pearl of invincibility. As long as I have that, no one can defeat me. Huh? Give that back to me right now!
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't do that.
Huh? What have you done with her? Tell me!
We can discuss that, but only after you've bowed in complete surrender to me.
You think that without my pearl, I'm no match for you? Well, you're wrong!
Meanwhile, at the palace...
Your Majesty! Your Majesty, he's come! The Great One has returned!
You don't mean the Yellow Giant?
No, it's...
I can't believe you fell for that Yellow Giant's tricks. You're just lucky my friend Monkey came back to take care of him for you, Your Majesty.
Oh, I am extremely grateful, but tell me, how may I thank your great friend?
You don't need to thank him. He's above all that sort of thing. But speaking for myself, I could use a square meal. As a matter of fact, I could use several square meals if it's not too much trouble.
If you will retire to the banquet hall, you shall be given everything you desire.
Oh, this way.
At the giant's fortress, the struggle continued, for the Yellow Giant and Monkey were closely matched adversaries, and the battle would be hard fought. As for Pigsy, things were definitely looking up.
Shouldn't you be helping your friend Monkey defeat the giant?
A muscular fellow like me needs lots of food to keep his strength up, and believe you me, when Monkey calls, I'll be ready.
While Pigsy ate, Monkey and the Yellow Giant continued to battle it out. Neither one could afford to let the other win. The Yellow Giant risked losing Princess Blossom and all his riches. But for Monkey, the stakes were higher. He wanted to prove to Tripitaka that he was worthy of rejoining his companions on the journey to the west.
Change!
Is that your idea of magic? I'll show you magic!
Go, Magic Scissors! Cut him down to size!
It's all over, Monkey! No one can escape my magic robe!
Monkey, you mustn't give up. We need you.
And that was all Monkey needed to hear.
Yeah!
Monkey's desire to help Tripitaka gave him new strength. And that strength was enough to turn the tide. The yellow giant was forced to flee, for the time being at least. But where was he going? Where would he try to hide?
Huh?
The Celestial Palace.
Isn't that the monkey who terrorized us last time?
Tell me, Guard, is the yellow giant here in the palace?
I don't know anything.
Oh, I saw him. He came in the eastern gate.
Ha! I knew it.
Monkey was well known in the Celestial Palace as someone who could be counted on to ignore heavenly protocol and pull a prank or two.
Tell us what you've come for this time, Monkey.
Huh? All right, I will.
Huh? Off the Celestial Emperor's throne!
Sorry.
You haven't learned a thing since you were here last time. You're as disrespectful as ever.
But you see, I'm looking for the yellow giant.
Silence! The yellow giant is not here.
He has to be. I saw him heading in this direction, and your guards told me he came in by the eastern gate.
They are mistaken.
The yellow giant has indeed entered the Celestial Palace, most exalted one.
See, I told you.
Have they managed to capture him?
Yes, they have.
Shh. Let me handle this. The yellow giant has indeed entered these heavenly precincts and has returned to his true shape.
True shape? Well, if he isn't really a giant, then what is he?
Lean in close and I shall whisper it to you. He's the palace cat.
No wonder he seemed to have 9 lives.
True to his word, Pigsy brought Princess Blossom to be reunited with her father.
The giant's out of the way and your daughter's safe and sound.
Oh, Father, I'm home!
Oh, my precious one.
Huh? You can't tell me this is the master.
I'm afraid it's true.
Well, I'm not so sure I want to change him back. He'll probably just banish me again.
But you have to.
How can you do this to him when he needs you so desperately?
Oh. I was just kidding, Master. I'll remove that spell for you. Change!
And with that, Monkey's powerful magic removed the spell cast by the yellow giant.
Monkey, welcome back. I'm sorry that I ever doubted you.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'm just glad we're all back together again.
After Tripitaka apologized for banishing him, Monkey happily rejoined his companions, and they set out once again on their journey to the west.